Are you mechanically declined and you want to become mechanically inclined? What tools do you need and how do you use them? Having a tool doesn't make you mechanically inclined, but without tools, it's hard to get anything done. In previous videos, we showed the basics of wrenches and hammers. In this video, we'll talk about the basics of plumbing tools, what's needed for basic repairs, and what makes it easier to do the job. While these tools are meant for working with pipes, tubes, connections for those, and other simple plumbing tasks, most of them will also be handy doing other projects as well. Stay around to the end of the video to see my recommendations for a basic plumbing tool kit. One of these simple tools are adjustable pliers. These are designed to adjust to almost any size within the width of those jaws. These are useful for gripping and holding the large nuts used on plumbing, as well as being useful for changing the oil filter in some cars. These can grip and hold a pipe as well. Sometimes there's not enough room for any other wrench or pliers in the work area. These can be used in very tight places. Now, while they are versatile, they have some limits. Other wrenches have a tighter grip and don't require you to squeeze continually on the wrench. These come in many sizes and variations of the design, but having one or two medium-sized ones is a good start for a toolkit. Other styles of pliers have many uses, but don't help much with plumbing. We'll cover those in another video. Another tool for plumbing is a pipe wrench. This has more grip than pliers and is adjustable. The grip is only in one direction, so reversing the direction of turning the part requires reversing the tool, taking it off, switching it around, and tightening it up again. However, this also means that the tool can be repositioned for continuing in the same direction without removing it from the part. There are variations to this tool as well, from small to large to outright huge. There are also versions that have angled jaws to reach into restricted areas. Unless the part is rounded off, don't use this tool on nuts or bolts because it will damage the part. A sink wrench is a tool that works like a pipe wrench or pliers, but it's designed to be used in areas that no other wrench can get into, such as the threaded nuts that hold faucets in place on sinks. These are usually located in a deeply recessed spot that really can only be reached with this tool. A strap wrench is similar to the pipe wrench and can be used in many of the ways that a pipe wrench can. The major difference is that the pipe wrench grips by sinking its teeth into the part, and then you apply pressure to those points and it really gouges into the part. Many strap wrenches use only the friction of the strap against the part to grip the part. This prevents the wrench from damaging the surface of the part, like the pipe wrench. Now, there are some strap wrenches that can damage the surface of the part, but not to the same degree as a pipe wrench. Many strap wrenches will also fit onto parts that are tight against other parts that wouldn't allow any other wrench to work in that spot. I use one of these to open the housing of our water filters because the tight fit, and we also lost the original wrenches a long time ago. Not all plumbing tools are designed to turn something. Some are used to cut pipe and tubing. The size of the pipe and what it's made of will establish what tools can be used to cut it. A hacksaw can be used to cut many types and thicknesses of materials. There are limits to this though. It needs at least 3 teeth to be engaged at all times while cutting. So very thin materials can be damaged using this tool. This tool will leave ragged edges known as burrs on the cut pieces that need to be removed after the cut. But if the pipe thickness is too great for other cutting tools, this is the one that will do the job. A pipe cutter is another way to cut pipe or tubing. There are 2 types of pipe cutters available for this. There are the plastic pipe cutters and the pipe cutter that has a sharp wheel with adjustable jaw. The plastic pipe cutter uses a sharp blade like pruning shears have, but you shouldn't use pruning shears to cut a pipe. This cutter works well with sprinkler pipe, PEX tubing, rubber or vinyl hose. It leaves no burrs on the cut edges. It's very fast, and it's easier to get a square end on the pipe with this tool. This is important for PEX tubing and some hoses because without a square end, it will leak at the connections. Don't try to use this type of cutter on metal pipe. It might work once or twice, but it will damage the cutter and won't work as well as other cutters. The sharp wheel pipe cutter is designed to cut most metal pipe and tubing. The wheel cuts into the metal as the cutter is turned and the jaw is tightened. If the wheel is aligned correctly, It will give a very square end to the pipe, along with being much faster than a hacksaw. The wheel design will slightly crush thin tubing at the cut end and will leave a burr on the edges. This burr can be removed with a reaming tool or a deburr tool after the cut is made. This tool can sometimes be used to cut plastic pipe, but this is not recommended always because of the crushing issues. Another type of plumbing tool that I consider to be a basic tool is a pressure gauge. Now this tool will tell you what the water pressure is in your freshwater system. Why do I consider this to be a basic tool? Most water fixtures in a home or RV are designed to work with water pressure of 50 pounds per square inch or less. Most will function with higher pressure for some time, but things start to break with higher pressures. This tool will save you lots of time and money if you use it first when starting a plumbing repair. Most of the tools we've shown in this video would be used to do a repair on something that broke because of water pressure being too high. Now, basic tools are a start and will help you do most basic repairs and projects. As you work on things, you will see that there are hundreds of tools for plumbing that are designed to address problems that will come up. Now, you don't need all those tools for your first or even your 100th project or repair. Learn the basics first, then tackle the bigger projects that require more specialized tools. As you get more tools, you will discover you have a favorite tool you like working with. You'll become skilled at using it, but don't limit yourself to that tool. Use other tools that do the same thing once in a while when you can. This will increase your mechanical ability, and you may even find a new favorite tool. Now, what should be in a basic plumbing tool kit? Well, part of this depends on what kind of plumbing you're going to do. For basic irrigation and sprinkler repairs and installation, these tools will cover most things that you need to do. For basic sink and basin repairs, these are the tools that you might want to use and have available to you while you're working. For basic drain system repairs and installation, here are some more tools that you may wish to have on hand. You won't need all of them, but when you need them, they'll be there for you. As I said, these are some of the basic tools for projects that the mechanically declined can start off with to become more mechanically inclined. If you know of someone that would benefit from this video or the rest of the videos in this series, please share it with them. They may even thank you for it.
Thanks for watching our video. If you like what you see, press the like button below and subscribe. And also check out our other videos.